Good morning, I'm Jeff Sloan.
And I'm Tino Wood, and we're out here on the JG Ranch, a few miles east of Cherokee. Jeff, you've run this place, run cattle on it for years. Tell us a little bit overall about it before we take a tour of it.
All right, T, it's about 1,844 acres. There's 4 pastures. It's got an old rock house that the deer hunters have been using. It can be fixed up pretty nice. It's got 3 wells, water wells. We're standing here by one of the windmills. It's got another windmill and electric pump and another one.
You know, we've got caves all over the place. We've got live oak, we've got views.
It's got all kinds of elevation changes, rocks, every kind of tree, and tons of deer and turkeys.
Turkeys are hollering all over the place this morning.
Yes, sir, we can hear them right now.
So let's get on that Ranger and take a tour.
All right, let's ride. Ricky, we're up here at the divide pasture right now on top of the hill. Got some real nice views. We're sitting here pretty much on the north side of this ranch. We're looking back toward the southwest, looking over in what they call the Spikehorn pasture. And this ranch goes almost as far as you can see right here.
That hill way over in the background.
That hill's on the neighbor, but the fence isn't too much this side of it.
What a view.
It's awful pretty.
All right, folks. Hang on, we're going to go show you the rest of this ranch as quickly as we possibly can. Hey Jeff, we're going down the ranch road. We're headed, what direction are we headed?
We're headed east right now. As soon as we go around this next corner, we'll be heading south.
All the ranch pretty much typical like this. I did a lot of live oak, lots of cover.
Yeah, Ricky, this is pretty much the whole thing. There's a few big old flats that are got some open areas, but most of it's just like this. It is pretty country. We're headed south down the east fence line.
Deer running out the fence.
Yeah, yonder deer going down the fence. This fence goes about a mile from the highway straight south to the pens, the cattle pens, and then it turns and heads east for about another mile, and then south about a mile on down to the southern border.
My first trip over here, this is a really pretty place. Where we're at now, Jeff?
We're still going south down this east boundary fence. We're going to be to the cattle pens here, just right over this little hill here. T, this is we're right here at the cattle pens on this 1,843 acres, and kind of makes a corner here. The fence line goes back to the east about another mile.
This is where it gets big.
Yeah, it gets big, widens out right here.
We're probably a mile, south of the...
About a mile south of the highway.
This is a big part of the ranch where we got 4 pastures.
You bet.
Just scattered all through here. We're going to go take you to the lake over here, which is
right.
dry, but
yeah, it's a dry lake.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, and it is beautiful when it holds water, if it ever gets some rain.
Jeff, where we're at now? I see you coming up on a...
Okay, we're coming up on the other windmill. We're over here in what we call the section pasture. It's got another windmill right behind that tree. It also has the water storage tank with a water trough around the outside of it.
Really unique. I've never seen that before, where the water trough is right. The storage trough is right in the middle of the water trough.
It goes all the way around. They work pretty good.
You got your little hog trap.
Yeah, got a hog trap. Plenty of them around. Good day for windmill.
This is the second windmill. How many windmills are there?
There's 2 windmills. We've seen both of them. And then there's a well over at the rock house that's got an electric pump in it. There's an old windmill tower there, but it's got an electric pump in the well.
You know, this is really pretty smooth road to be.
It is. They've been worked on way back in the years. You can kind of tell where they've, not right here, but in places where they worked them. It just hadn't been done in a long time.
In this country, it's rough stuff to get around. This is really pretty smooth.
Yep.
When we can drive this fast and film like this, it's excellent, really. It's kind of like being in a whole new range every time you top of the hill.
Yeah. Well.
Where we're at now.
Okay, we're on the east. We're on the east side. That's a boundary fence. in the divide pasture. We're headed north now. Divide pasture, we're in the section pasture, headed north on the east end.
North back toward the highway?
Yep, headed north back toward the highway.
Okay, Jeff, this is the eastern fence line right here by this lake.
That's right.
What pasture is this?
This is a section pasture.
Okay.
It's the easternmost pasture, and hence the name. I guess it's about a section, about a mile square.
Okay.
And we're here at this old lake. Doesn't have any water in it right now.
It backs up all the way up that draw, right?
It backs way up that draw. When it's full, it is really beautiful. It's a shame it doesn't hold any better than it does.
A lot of caves out here, Jeff?
There's lots of caves all over the place out here, lots of rocks. Sure wear the horseshoes off your horse's feet right quick.
You like this before? Real hard beating it. Back at the fork in the road.
Back at the fork in the road. We're going to take a left. We're going to head back west across the ranch, across the whole ranch now, headed back toward the rock house, which is on the west end of the ranch. We're going to come up on that gate right down there in a minute, and we'll go into the east spikehorn pasture. We're coming out of the section pasture right now.
So here's the gate. We're headed into, what do you call this pasture?
We're going to go into the east spikehorn pasture. We got another tank here. Dry, obviously, but we're here in the east spikehorn pasture.
That's a good 6 months of rain.
It hadn't rained. We hadn't had any running water a lot longer than that.
They tell me it will rain again.
It always has.
Let's go look at the rest of it.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, Ricky, we're here about the middle of this east spikehorn pasture. We're looking back to the north. We're probably a mile and a half south of the highway. And you can see way over there on the hill the ranch headquarters just across the highway.
How far is it?
I'm going to say it's probably a mile and a half, 2 miles over there.
Tremendous views up here. We've been showing some. This is another one of the exceptional ones here. All right, we're coming back around. We're looking back west.
Yeah, going to the west. It's a little hazy today, but on a clear day, you can get some 20 and 30 mile views from right here. It's pretty easy.
All right. Well, we'll head on across the west over the ranch. Now, it just gets better and better. Jeff, we're coming to another gate here.
Yeah, Ricky, we're still headed west. We're coming out of the east spikehorn into the west spikehorn pasture. I imagine there is. I wish I knew it. This road will take us right on down to where the
How far west do we go? This place keep going?
It'll probably go another mile to the west, and then the highway will border it partially on that far west side. The highway makes a big curve going around it. Well, T, here we are on the west side of the ranch, not too far from the Little Rock cabin, and we pretty much had an overview of the 1,843 acres that's here.
Yep. We've seen deer, turkey, and hogs this morning.
And a rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake, and I tell you, the most wonderful views. I've never seen such. You're in the middle of hill country right here.
Absolutely. Views for miles and miles around.
And there's very few mesquites, lots of live oak, a lot of post oak, 3 good wells, but 1,843 acres is as pretty as you'll find anywhere.
Absolutely. It's a rancher or a sportsman's paradise.
So if you like what you see, we'll be glad to show it to you.
Come take a ride with us.